Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you are looking for value on all of this YouTube channels, you found the right spot. This is a financial education channel. I go a lot over commodity investing since that's where the value is. And I continually look for value out in the markets across the entire world. I am not bound by any asset class, by any sector. I don't care. I'll go physical, I'll go paper market, doesn't matter. If the value's there, I'll present it and get it in front of most of your guys' faces. So if that interests you, subscribe to the channel. For this content, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to be talking about a subscriber comment, and it's by Roadrunner. The comment is, since watching and listening to your platinum video, I've been doing some reading on hydrogen fuel cell and direct methanol fuel cell methods that are being researched in order to know where we are going energy-wise in the world. Yes, hydrogen fuel cell is a smart way to go, which, yes, platinum is needed for that. But the idea of the direct methanol fuel cell is being discussed as well because it's cheaper than having to use platinum and hydrogen fuel. So knowing this, which way do you think in the next 10, 20 years do you think the world will go? So, and I think I read some other things about, I think there was one other question that someone had on, I think it was basically platinum. Okay, yeah, this one right here, another one from Roadrunner. It says, thanks for making your videos and explanations. It does help. Unfortunately, all those trends you're showing us, the public, it's all historical. There's nothing that can give us an accurate prediction on how things will go. It's all guesswork. I really, really hope you're right and accurate, especially in your last video about platinum. But again, it's all guesswork. I'm thinking about getting metals, and with what you're saying in the videos, I'm thinking of getting as much as I can financially. But for example, how do you know platinum will go up that high, let alone up at all? If the world doesn't go hydrogen fuels and so on. And then another guy responds, you can't know anything about future price movements. It's all a question of probability, and macroscopic picture includes inflation aligned with more money printing, and this is bullish for commodities. And he's providing us the technical analysis, a real artwork, which improves our probability of success and aids entry points. Okay, so this is for platinum, and you can apply this to any asset or sector. You're never going to know anything 100%. You're never going to know that, and that's why we diversify. We spread out money amongst a bunch of different investments. That's basically our we're limiting our risk to one asset or investment that could potentially go the wrong way. So that's why you do that. And what we look for is we look for a lot of different, what we'll call it, it's called confluence. Confluence is the merging of a bunch of different information. So I'm not just looking at platinum itself. I'm looking at all of the different sectors that are around platinum, that are grouped with platinum. And then I look at history and I look at the future. So I'm looking at a 360 view of everything. And I'll give you a short kind of off the top of my head view of platinum particularly. So looking at the past 50 years, if you look at some of the best inflation hedges, commodities are one of the best inflation hedges, and so is platinum. Platinum is right below the normal commodities. And if you're going to hold a physical metal, what I would rather do is I would rather hold platinum. Now you would say, well, why do you want to hold platinum? So one, it's a good inflation hedge. Two, on a historical basis, at the bottoms, when you're going from not a very high inflation rate to increasing inflation, platinum is going to outperform gold. And we've seen that in the ratio. So one, the ratio of platinum against gold, silver, rhodium, and palladium has never been this cheap, which means we have a little bit of surpluses, and platinum was driven into the ground, more so than any of the other metals. So we have a historical anomaly in platinum being this cheap against all the other metals. The other portion is we're looking at market condition changes. We're looking for inflation to change. We're looking at real estate changing. These things are all changing in the background. And we're starting to see commodities, almost all of them, come from a very depressed state, and they're all turning up and putting in bottoms. Large, long-term downtrend breaks of over a decade long. The last bull market ended 12 years ago. We're seeing all these starting to break to the upside. We're seeing the ratios, platinum to gold ratio, platinum to palladium ratio, they're all breaking in favor of platinum. You look at historical usage of platinum. We're growing it at 5% per year. Year after year after year. We're finding new uses in the future for platinum. So this is setting up for the confluence of the merging of information here. All of the sectors for commodities are moving on up. Platinum is part of that. We've got the copper to gold ratio, the platinum to gold ratio, signaling that stocks are going to underperform going forward. When those ratios break and they start to move, it's very hard to change that momentum. In terms of technical analysis and charting, it's very, very hard to change that momentum. And we're seeing the momentum change for that to be in favor of platinum. So we've got the ratios breaking. Platinum's coming from a very cheap anomaly in history, the cheapest it's ever been. Then you've got, on the other side of it, you can just do a price analysis of platinum. It's breaking a major 10-year chart pattern. So not only is it breaking patterns on ratio basis, it's breaking it on a price basis in terms of dollars. It's breaking it on everything. It's breaking it against palladium. I mean, this would be a very difficult bet to not make because you've got every single input. So you've got inputs and then you've got your output of what you want to do. All of the inputs, all of the things that I look at are saying buy platinum. It's like there's nothing saying avoid it. There's no ratio going against us. There's no price movement. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. We've got yields going up, which means it's going to be inflationary. There's going to be people who are saying that gold's not moving because X, Y, Z. I don't believe them. Gold's going to go higher because inflation, when inflation comes, it's going to create a real negative yield. That's how it works. So I've watched a lot of clips. So I don't, that portion's like, I disagree, but platinum is an excellent opportunity here. I have not seen too many better opportunities outside of rhodium in 2016 at $650, which is now 30 grand. Well, it's like 27 something right now. But that was also another very good, excellent opportunity. Palladium was the other excellent opportunity, priced in the early to mid 2000s and then 2009 as well. It got down to $178, went all the way to $2,900 in 2020, beginning of 2020. And then you've got silver was a great opportunity, bottom of 2020 in March. So I watch this stuff. I'm always looking at it. And in terms of physical precious metals, platinum is by bar none, I think, one of the best opportunities that I can find for a physical metal. I'm buying the heck out of it. That's what I'm doing. You guys can choose whatever you want to do. I can't give financial advice. I'm not accredited or anything like that. I'm just a guy in my basement right here at my house because I've got kids yelling upstairs and trying to give trying to give my experience and what I look for in investments. And I think platinum is going to be one of the best investments. I don't think they can grow production out of platinum hardly at all. I think they're done. We've got declining production and increasing demand. And if fuel cells do come, we're going to have a problem whether fuel cells are put in place or not. Platinum's growth of 5% per year is going to eat through the inventory, which is hardly any, and you're going to see prices go up. Another thing, platinum is a substitute to palladium, and they're going to start making substitutions to platinum. Platinum is the cheaper metal right now, and you're going to start seeing those subs, and it's just going to increase demand for platinum. So eventually, and I don't know exactly when, what I do is I position before it. When it's cheap, I buy it, I hold on, and then I say, it's just a matter of time. And then I'm patient with it. It also, I think, protects you against not only inflation, as I talked about earlier, but if there's currency problems, you're also protected there. And they don't know how to tax the physical metal. So if you hold it in your possession somewhere where you can get at it, even if it's not inside your house, they don't know how to tax it. And I think they're going to start trying to find ways when you have bankrupt countries to find ways to tax you. And if you're out of the system, you're out of the dollar, it's like, good luck. Good luck with that. I'm going to protect myself against them and their taxes. So hopefully this reaches you. Hopefully it gives you a little bit more information to chew on. This is my opinion only. Do not invest based off of my opinion. Just take it as consideration and make your own decisions. Thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.